darling. It's Jennifer from the patio. So today is day 3 of our Grungy Christmas series. Yes, sirree. So today's, I believe, let me take a sneak peek. I forget. Yes, this is a 3-page, it's actually a flip up and a flip out 3-page with journaling cards. Yes, this is a full little 7-page fun thing. So anyway, but first I gotta say hi. How are you doing? How's everything going? Are you enjoying the projects? Are you making them every day? These are really simple, and I love that. So that, you know, when we're done, we can just stick them in a journal and have a grungy little Christmas journal. And I think that is so fun. And we're going to do that. We just need to get some coffee dyed paper and then grunge it up a little bit and then put all of our stuff in. But we won't do that until we finish all of these. So anyway, today's project is, let me put these in order because I did not. This is our project. It is 4 pages of, so this is just a writing spot, and then these are, so this is a flip up. It's going to go here, and we're going to attach it from the back. This is going to adhere to the page. This is a flip out. We're going to adhere it to this side. So this will flip up, this will flip out. And then I have 4 pages. So this is one. And let me just bring it up for you so you can see how pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Love it, love it. Love the turquoisey with the green and the yellow. Very pretty. And then I've just backed all of them with this. And remember, each week as you get these, you're going to get all these backings. This is transparent, and I've muted it a little bit just so you could write on it on the back of, you know, the tags and stuff. So, but I also put in the kit, it is just at 100%. So that, you know, if you want to use it for something else. So I backed them all with that. Then I have a pretty yellow with this. Pretty. And then I have like this pretty, it's kind of a red, but one, you know, I just love that. I love that muted colored look. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Okay, so then the last one is this pretty green. And I love that. Look at the little jingle thing. So pretty. Love it. And then I have a journaling card that goes in each one. And I also have a whale tail so we can put it on the side so we'll, you know, are able to pull it out. So I have the jolly, then I have the believe. And this is, you know, we're in the Christmas week, so here's another one with just all the chains. And then look at this with the presents hanging on the chains. So cute. Love it, love it. So I'm going to ink all of these in black. Yes, I am. I'm going to do the black soot. So let me get to getting, I'm going to go ahead and cut all these out. I'm going to ink them, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It's another day. Yes, it is, because you can tell I've changed my clothes, and I'm a little bit more dressed up than I was. But anywho, so here's what I did. I cut everything out. I inked it in my black soot, my Ranger Distressed Ink, black soot. And then what I did is I printed out some journal pages to go with it. Okay, and you get these as well. So this is one, and I backed it with this lined grungy paper. So I picked this one to go on this side. I picked this one to go on this side of this one. And then I picked this one to go on this. And then I picked this one to go on this one. So that's what we're going to do, is we are just going to, we're going to put these on here because I'm going to start a little journal thing. So what I did is I printed these with the backing, with the bells, even though this isn't going to show because I'm going to glue this down. And then each of these has a top. So it'll go like this. And we're going to glue it on the back. And then it also has a side on for the bottom. And so, and then this as a whole is going to be adhered over on either the left or the right, depending on where the picture is. And then each of them has a little journaling card that's going to slide in like this. And then we'll put like the whale tail tab on. So anyway, and then this one will flip up, and then you'll see that writing space and give you more, and then this one will flip out. Now I did do them opposite, and you'll see when you print it out and you cut it out. But some of them have the gusset on the left, and some are going to have the gusset on the right. And I think it's easier to have the gusset on the right when you're on the left side of the page. And then that way, when you stick your card in, it won't be encumbered by anything when you stick it in. But if I were to do it this way, and let me just take that off. If I were to do it this way, this is going to glue down, and then I have this glued down, and then I put my card in, you're going to always hit that lip right there on this opening. And so I just thought it would be better to do it on the other side. So, you know, it'll be better to go in from the outside. I know I'm probably not making any sense, but I know to me, I think I'm making all kinds of sense to myself. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and do that. So that's all we're going to do. First, I'm going to fold this in half. And you can, I have given you plenty of sheets like this. I don't remember. I think this is one of the biggest. I think there's 14, 12, 13. There's 13 pages in this kit. And I want to say there's at least 7 background pages like this that you can pick from. And then I only gave you one like this that has lines in it. But you can, you know, you don't have to put the lines in there. You can put another printed page on the inside. Okay, so this one is going to go on this side. And so all we have to do is just glue these little babies down. That's it. And so I want to make sure that that is, you know, to the edge. And then I am just going to glue that down. I forgot to fill my glue bottle. I mean, I still have glue in it, but I hope it's going to last. Okay, so there's that one. So that's going to open like this. And then this one, I don't know why that one's not meeting the edge unless I did not score it properly. And some of these, I want to make sure that it is, you know, centered and good to go. So that's all you're going to do, is you're just going to do this to all 4 of the pages. And then you're going to adhere it to this page. And so you're going to put the glue on the top, the right, and the bottom. Let me just reinforce that. Okay, and so that's all you're going to do. So I'm going to hold it like this because that way I know that it's not going to be on this side. And then I'm going to put glue on the bottom, the side, and the top. So I hope that all of you are enjoying these freebies. I had a great time making them, and I think they're just a perfect addition to your Christmas stash, you know, because we always have such traditional Christmas paper and stuff. So I'm going to stand up just to make sure that I have it straight. Does that look straight to you? Get that little bit of glue off. So you're going to push that down, the side, the top. Open that up so make sure the glue doesn't get anywhere. And then we'll decide which one of these do we want to stick inside. I didn't pick one yet. I think one of them has the... I'm trying not to get too matchy-match, but I kind of like this one. And then I'm going to put... Oh, that looks pretty with that and that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let's put a little tab on it. Let's do this one. So we're just gonna, I already inked it, and all you have to do is just fold this in half. And then we're just gonna glue this down. I think I'm gonna do it to where it's about right here. You know, one thing if I could ask you to do as you get my freebies this week and next week, if you could just like my video, it'll help with the algorithm, which is one of the reasons that I actually did this, is because I've noticed that YouTube is not pushing my videos out. And so I am trying to see what times are the best and what, you know, what it's going to do. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, it just takes a little click. It does. And I think it's, you know, I think it's something that everybody can do, you know, just like it. And, you know, if you want to subscribe because you like what I do, then hey, I think that's just a bigger bonus, and I would so appreciate that as well. Okay, so there is that one. So that is done, but I'm going to let that glue adhere before I start putting anything in. So the next one, I mean, this is fast. This isn't going to be, you know, hard to do at all. And so I picked something that had like a pretty image on one side, and then it was kind of blank on the other, which honestly, all of them are like that. And then that way they're every other page. So you can do one on the right and then one on the left. And I had, like I said, I gave you several, so you can pick which ones you want to have as your background. Okie dokie. Okay, so it goes like that. So your page is going to be in like this. And then this. Yours isn't going to be like this, and I'm just going to point this out just in case you noticed it. But this actually goes like this. But I'm going to do it upside down because I don't want to print a whole nother page out to waste. And I hate to say that, but when you create a kit, you print it a lot just to make sure that it's, you know, the colors are right and everything's good. And so I don't want to print it just for this one thing. But I'm sure you guys understand. But yours is fixed. I fixed it so that it's on this side. So we're going to just do that. And glue this down. So I hope everybody's doing good. Are you ready for Christmas? I so am. I need to put my Christmas tree up. My husband doesn't like, he says, you know, you should celebrate Thanksgiving and then you can have Christmas, even if it's the next day or whatever. I tend to agree with that, but the tree just takes such a effort. It's a big tree that I have, and so it takes a lot of time to put it up. And so anyway, I kind of wanted to do it this next weekend, and so we shall see. But anyway, I'm trying to get a headway. I already have all the littles gifts bought, and I don't really have, I haven't really thought much about my daughter's gifts. They're pretty easy, you know, and other than that, you know, I love this time of year. I don't necessarily enjoy the whole Christmassy gift buying thing. So I don't really do a whole lot of that. I like to just do, you know, experiences, spend time with my family, those kind of things. So then it's going to go like this, okay? And so anyway, I just love the season. I love the lights. I love the cold weather. I love spending time with people. I love hot chocolate. and apple cider and s'mores by the fire. I mean, it really is more about just the way it makes me feel opposed to anything else. You know what I'm saying to you? So, I'm just going on. I'm just going on and moving. So all you have to do is just attach each one of these. One goes to the top and then one goes to the side. Ooh, let me make sure. I didn't even check to see if the bells were right on the other side. Were my bells right? Yes, they were. Thank goodness I checked. I need those bells to be right. But anyway, I just love this time of year. Of course, you know, here in Texas, you know, we're not really getting any. We had a cold spell for a couple of days. It was like 45. And then it went away. And so now it's in, you know, it's high 70s, low 80s. But, okay, and then this one's going to go on this side. And I know the writing space is open on this, but it kind of is just lends itself to where you can write, and you're going to see just a small portion of it. But I kind of like that look, you know, like you're exposing something. And then, of course, you could decorate that. You so could. You could put, once again, I didn't put any fussy cuts of any sort in here because I feel like we all have that. And if you don't, then, you know, there's kits and things out there with just Christmas fussy cuts and, you know, things, bells and ornaments and things that you could just put one over in the corner or whatever. Okay, so there's that one. And then I'll do this last one, and then we will adhere them down. I really love this one. I just think it is so pretty. So, so pretty. Of course, I love all of these colors together. This yellow-green with the turquoise and the orange and yellow. I mean, it's just so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, so make sure my bells and my bells and whistles are all right. So we've got this. We have anyway, I don't, in my mind I was just thinking about, you know, the different things that people like to do in the wintertime. Of course, we don't have anything like skiing or sledding or anything like that because we don't have no snow, but it does get nice and cool. And I say cool, it's not real cold all the time here, but it is cool. And so it just, I don't know, it just is so, why is this one bigger than that? These must be taller. This is taller. Well, that's weird. I didn't see that in the kit. I must have changed this one. Huh. Okay, well, I'm filming the day before, so I will definitely change that. Okay, that's crazy. Well, mine's going to be shorter than y'all's. You know what it was? I was thinking about doing that so that you couldn't see the writing. And then I thought, well, no, because it's taken away from the writing space. You kind of need a little bit of writing space on here. So, and I think I just forgot to change it back when I was creating the kit. Oh, well. That's crazy talk. Okay, so this one's going to go like this. So we want this to be open. So I'm going to do this top. So I don't know if I told you or not, but we decided not to do a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, we did. We decided just to, we're going to do barbecue and order it in and watch football and not have a turkey. Isn't that crazy? But you know what? I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't have turkey throughout the years. I mean, throughout the year. And so I kind of like turkey. But every once in a while, we'll go to a restaurant and I'll order like turkey and dressing or something. So it's not like I don't ever get it. But yeah, so because we're just going to go to my daughter's house and we're going to watch football. And I'm actually very excited about it because sometimes just the meal preparation and all that, I have cooked for years and years. And, it's nice not to do it. It really is. It's just like, no, we're not going to do that this time. My card is, still going to fit in there. Should I do believe in here? I don't want to do the chains because that's the same one. And that's different. I kind of like that one with it. So let's do this one. Let's do it. Okay, and then do we want to do just some green? Yeah, let's put some, or maybe some yellow. Let's see which one looks better on the front. Let's see which one looks better. So we could do that, or we could do that. I'm kind of liking the green. I am kind of liking the green. So I'm going to hold that there, right where I want it. And then I'm going to put some glue on the end of this. I'm not spending a whole lot of time showing you the freebies, like how to, put them together because they're pretty simple. But, so we're not really doing a whole lot of decorating. But I do want to, show you how to put them together. Not that you wouldn't be able to figure it out because I feel like you would. But I'm just trying to do a quick little video, give you some freebies for Christmas. Let me know what you think. Please let me know. Do you like them? Do you like the little projects? So you're going to have 4 pages that has one of these. So this can kind of help be, the start of your little journal. Right? So you're going to have that. And then you could put one of the other things that we made. Where did I put mine? I don't know. They're around here somewhere. But the other 2 projects, oh, they're right here in front of me. You could put one of these here. Oh, this was the wraparound. Yeah, those other 2 are wraparounds. Okay. So it could go like this. And then this, one of those, goes... Oh, did it fall out? I thought I had like it must have fallen out. Okay, there it is. I'm like, hello. Okay, so this can go like this because we're building our journal. So let's start doing it. And then this will flip out, and then you can see it like that. But I'm going to put it to the side because I'm going to try to find one that has a little bit more red in it. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we have. So we have this. So let's do this one. So the page opens over here. So we want it to be like this. So I'm going to put glue on the bottom and the side and the top. And then I'm going to stand up so I can see. I just want to make sure that that's centered. I lifted my camera up and I hope that that is helping. I mean, I'm actually pushing the camera towards the table more because I felt like the arm was so far up that it was hard to see what I was doing. So if you think it looks better, let me know because this is for you guys. I'm creating these for you. So you let me know what you think. If you like it down a little bit. I think I like this one in there. Okay. And I think I'm going to do this one. And then I'll do that one with that. This one has a little bit more black, and I love the black in this. And so I'm going to put it here. Some are going to be up and some are going to be down. I guess I could put it there. So I don't want to put it too far down. Put that where I want it. Hold it down. So anyway, I'm kind of excited for this next week. The hubby will be off for a couple of days. And then we'll just go hang out. We have some projects here at the house that we're working on too. So we need to get some of that looked at and finished and done. So what are you guys doing? Are y'all having a traditional turkey? Are you... See, at Thanksgiving, at Christmas, we don't have ham or turkey or anything like that. I've been making my mother-in-law's lasagna for years. She passed away more than 10 years ago in 2013. And so I make that in honor of her. And have been doing that, and because she used to make that all the time. Okay, so I have two that go like this, that are open that way. And then these two, I guess that one does too. Okay. Okay. So that one does too. So let me put that one in here. And then this one is going to open over on this side. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, so it's going to open over here on this side. And so I don't want any glue here. So I'm going to put that on the top. So anyway, for Christmas, I make lasagna. And we have rolls and a salad. And then, you know, I usually do like some kind of a cake, or you know, that goes with Italian food. And so we don't really have traditional meals like you know, ham and all the fixins and all of that. And you don't have to put them in the middle like what I'm doing. If you want to do it to where it's more towards the edge, you put that baby wherever you want it to be. And that is a-okay with me. But do know that I went in and changed the paper that you're going to get, and that you're going to have one that's 2 in one direction and 2 in the other, just so you know. So it's not going to be exactly like mine, because this is the only one that opens to the right. Because this one opens this way. And then this one opens this way, and this one opens that way too. So, anyway, let's put our card in. This is going to be a card that goes to the right. So, let's do, yeah, we'll do that. Pretty simple little project, just something to do some writing, and it'd be a great little Christmas. Okay, it's going to go like this. So let's put it on this black part right here. And I want that orange to show with the green. I'm kind of lining that up just so Anyway. Busy. I get to start watching the littlest little, come December 1st. So I might even show you his little feet. They're so cute. I can't wait. He gets to hang out with Nana for a while. So my daughter's going back to work. I hate that parents have to go back to work. I was blessed to be able to stay home with my girls when they were little. I mean, I did work, and then I stayed home for a little bit, and then I ended up going back to work when they got in school. But, okay, so that's what we have. And I don't know how you want to put these. Of course, they're going to go in like this, you know. you're going to have, is this open this way? Yeah. So it's going to go like this. So you'll have that, and then you'll have that. And then you put pages in between. You know, they don't all have to be like this. But you'll have pages in between them. And I gave you so many different backgrounds that you're going to be able to pick and just have some really fun little pages to go in between. But see, you have this, and then you'll have this. This flips up, this flips out, and then you'll have a card, and then you can write on the back. Oop, that didn't stick. That's why you gotta... Oh, you know what? I didn't even put any glue on this. This was one of the ones I didn't put any glue on. Silly me. Good thing I picked it up. Let me hold that down. Just in case I thought I put glue on it, or I did put glue and it didn't stick, which I don't think so, because that's not how it works. Okay. I think I only did one side. Okay, so that is our cute little project today. So we have this one. I love that says Christmas. And then we also have our wraparound. So we'll have to find a page that goes with. Something that has red in it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be one of these, but this is kind of cool. So let me take that out. This can go here. Then you would open it up. And then this would go here. I'm gonna think about that before I actually commit to that one. And then this is the pretty with the wolf, that wraparound. And so, you know, we could just do that over here and have that wrap around like this. So you would see that, and then this goes here. So I will put that pin back on it just so I can decide. But actually, those look good together. All the blues with the green. So that's day 3. We have 2 more days of our grungy Christmas. And then next week, we have 5 days of grungy winter. And so it's all winter scenes. Some with people, some just snowy and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, I'm excited. So I hope you like it. I hope you like all of them so far. It's a fun little build upon. And so just, you know, something fun for Christmas. Just something different too. But anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, you only know what you know until you know something different. And I really want you to think about that. But guess what? I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.